And finally, we get in the most hidden and secret space in Forte di Bard. We are by the cells, by the prisons of this fortress. These were the spaces where were locked up all the prisoners, and is one of the most iconic and suggestive space you can find in this amazing cultural outpost. This is the entrance, and you will see how is enriched by iconography path and also by visual contribution. We choose to step inside this time. It's lunchtime, so we can easily walk inside. Few people is around, so they start from the history of this fort that is really through millenniums, because it was supposed that this Forte di Bard was born during Roman Empire, but that time was just a tower, a fortress, to stop all the visitors trespassing the mountains headed towards France. So these are the main steps of the historical path of this complex that now is used by Regione Valle d'Aosta, the Valle d'Aosta region, to promote national culture, but also, of course, local culture. This is one of the most incredible and most amazing fortress during Italian military history. So you can see here the different steps of Forte di Bard's history, and this is the first block of cells. They were really narrow, and imagine how dark they were, and they had to stay here inside. So scary. But I wanted to show you also this little hole through which they used to defend the area. So it's really incredible how they could build such a huge walls and such a very massive complex that has been, this fortress has been restyled and empowered during the history. And this is another room tributed to the 18th century. So you see, you can have different information on also the personalities that get used to do business here, or their history was linked to this place. One of these is Stendhal, and then we have, of course, Napoleon, that is the one that tried to destroy this fortress, and they ordered to the troops to make this place disappear from the maps, because it has been beaten many times from the Italian and Austrian army. This is another important length of time during which Bard Fortress has been one of the protagonists of the history here in Italy. You see, these are all contributions, and I will highlight also the way they used to build the pavement. It's all about rocks. And this is called Magazzino del Fieno. It's where they used to have the last cells. In totally, they had here around 30 cells. And these are kindly, of course, donated by the Italian army, because Forte di Bard has been one of the fortress managed by our army till the Second World War. So more information about this date is Cavour period. The Count of Cavour was confined to the walls of fort from March 2031 during reconstruction work. So even Cavour has been moved during war period in this fortress, and it's absolutely unbelievable. It's charming, and I think it's one of the most interesting experiences you can have here in the northwest region of Italy. But stay tuned, we're gonna discover more about Forte di Bard, Simona Cochi, the Italian way.